From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. His pass is complete. That's a flag. This is ahead for about 5. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Given 3 yards, that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Lions will go on offense. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. A lot of grass ahead. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. T.J. Tampa there on the tackle. 4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's 3rd and really long. Looking for a throw here. That's complete to Jackson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And the Ravens will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right up the gut. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
it's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Now Jackson on third down. He's got time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
This is Gibbs on second down. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth? Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. It's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. The left side caught by Andrews. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Lamar throwing again. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Tucker adds the PAT. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Ingram. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. They're working a couple of yards past the line. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Bates down for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The defenders are there to get him at the line. Now from the secondary, and it's Rakestraw on the tackle.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Touchdown, Baltimore! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Stays in the pocket, looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Terrific return here, 24 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Ravens looking for a score before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Now from the secondary, and his Rakestraw on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Throwing now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing from the gun here. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw left is intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Complete. It's Ingram. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. That one's out and cut on the right side. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30, and that gives the Lions the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cut at the 10-yard brings it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Gibbs now from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He lets one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Third down run by Gibbs. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Putting a receiver in motion. Pass play on first and 10. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Back to pass on first and 10. Taking a deep shot here. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Big snap for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions tie us up 28 all. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. Completed to Flowers. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the 1st. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Lions have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. Yeah. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air, and you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness, but you've also got to find a way to turn that gut.
On the ensuing drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. And that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Here he is on third and long. And they pick him off again. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Bates down for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Escapes the pocket. Dukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Jackson now, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Pass is caught at the 9. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call.
They did it! He made the interception! Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Into the hands of Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch.
Throwing all the way to the end zone. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this one to Andrews. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Broncos enjoying seeing both of these offenses work and really not